Wow, okay, it is this time of night. It's 7, don't forget, it's not 3 yet. We're approaching 7 p.m. Cavs are going to be at Philadelphia. See if we can extend the win streak to 6. But today has been very uncomfortable. I've spent the last 6 hours, about 7 hours. 7 hours and maybe 7 hours 5 minutes studying for tomorrow's exam. And the way that for several hours I read the articles that I'm supposed to read. And that was a miserable practice. And I'll explain why after the intro.
Our song is a slam and scream door, snake and alley, tapping on your...
Okay, so the articles he sent are scans of newspaper print, and it looks like he laid down 3 or 4 sheets of wax paper on top of the scanner before he scanned them. They're crooked, horrible DPI, very blurry, borderline unreadable. Never mind the ridiculously in-depth material that makes them up. So I got through 40 or 50 pages of that, then moved on to the book. Way too in-depth. I am not a finance major, I am not an accounting major, I am not financially literate to anywhere near this level of depth. Is that what I'm going to call it? This level of depth that we're getting into how the stock market works. And everything's an abbreviation. Everything's an abbreviation and then a 6-point decimal. I have no freaking idea. Like, first you need to explain to me what a mutual fund is and what an index fund is. They didn't do that. They dove right in. This was supposed to be an intro sample course. This feels like a second, third year course material. It's crazy. I hate it. It sucks. I spent an hour looking into dropping the class and figuring out if I even need it. It looks like I need 6 credits as part of, they call it a college elective, and these are serving as my final 3. So I have to take a college elective. This is one of 4 possible options, so I have to get through it. The class average right now is a 48%. I'm a little higher than that. I need 60 to pass, so it's just going to be a total shit show. But with the time I invested in that today, I actually came out here, I put the Audible headphone thing in, I listened for about 3 or 4 hours to the book, probably retaining about 5 or 10% of what's being read to me. The rest of it's just total jargon, means nothing to me. I couldn't care less about it. It's all I can do to stay focused on it. But I got a hell of a lot of work done on the car, even inclusive of tire shine. I cleaned up the Eisenman, like the cans, not even the tips. Full interior, full exterior, glass, wheels, body, everything. It looks amazing. So I put several hours in that. But I've got 2 more chapters to go tomorrow, so about another hour and a half, 2 hours of audiobook. And then I'll browse through those PDFs again and see what I can make out, but that's it. So I'm going into this, I don't feel good about it at all. I don't think anybody else does. I've been getting emails from the other students in this class all day regarding what are you doing to study? You know, everybody says I can read it, my eyes read it, I get to the end of it, you ask me what did you read, and it's like, I don't know. They talked a lot about the S&P 500 and the Vanguard index. We don't know what any of it means. There's no instruction. Like professors like this, I don't really know how they get paid. It's really weird because they don't do anything. They give us a syllabus that says, go read these 2-3 books. We get an email once a week with, read this article, read this article, read this article, read this PDF that I scanned on my toilet seat. We get all of that. There's no instruction. There's nothing else, no lessons, no anything. And they're walking away with $100,000 a year for giving me a PDF and assigning a book, not even an educational book, it's a book from Amazon. Crazy, crazy, what a scam college is. Man, I really want to write like a book someday about how college has just been the most unpleasant, miserable, excruciating, painful experience of my life, and it has been. And I hope that I don't have to go through anything too much worse, but man, what a waste of time and money. I could go on for hours on this, but I'm not. I'm gonna go in and watch basketball. Ken and Razvan and Sabrina are coming over tonight. We're gonna make some drinks, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, good morning. So Razvan and Sabrina did not end up coming over tonight. I've been too tired. Way too much reading and studying and processing and trying to comprehend all this crap today. Watched the Cavaliers take on the Sixers and win. Now 6-0, great start for the Cavs, so that's good to see. Got through some more mail tonight and the usual. So I am gonna go to bed. Gonna be up too early. Well, not really. More so close to normal because the clocks are changing here in a few hours tonight. Which then means it's gonna be what, light early and then dark really early, like what, 5 o'clock or something at night. That's gonna suck. Never like that, but that's part of fall. So I'm gonna go to bed, and tomorrow's gonna be another study day partially, and then taking that exam tomorrow night. I think it might be sunny, so maybe if I get some extra time, we'll go take a hike or something. But also, Nate, I thank you for your input on that post on Mac Rumors. I followed those instructions, reset Final Cut. Holding the Option key and opening it didn't do anything. Command Option did reset the preferences. It made a new library, and then I quit and relaunched it, and it was the same problem. So I'm gonna have to reinstall or something. It's dickered. So thanks, but didn't work. I'll keep trying. Okay, good night. Speak on Sunday.